I asked these
From
people here
Brooklyn to
today,
LA.
my fellow co-hosts, exactly, if they're a fan of the fine arts, if you will, if they enjoy something finer every now and then, because this theater production is sadly closing their, I guess not doors, would be curtains. Their final curtains on Sunday. They're making history. It's a very big deal, okay, because they've been on Broadway for 20 plus years. It's a classic.
Oh my goodness.
Classic show.
Can you imagine that?
And
The final,
I'm gonna ask
final
them
curtain?
exactly. I'm gonna ask them what they'd want their final play, or sorry, what they want their play to be about. If they were to make a play, would they star in their own play? What songs they have in their own play? Would it be about a comedy, a drama, a tragedy, even? All right. So I'm gonna start off with Jamie. Are you ready?
Sure.
Let's go with Jamie. Jamie, what you got
All
for me?
right. So
Well, first of all, do you ever watch a play?
I've seen 2 plays.
Really? What plays have you seen?
I've seen Mamma Mia, but I couldn't fully see Mamma Mia because I was basically blind, and also
Interesting.
I couldn't see hair. I saw them, but not really. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have glasses at the time, so like I saw them, but not really. Like Mamma Mia, I saw a bit more because I was closer, but like everything else, it was just too far.
Wait, when was this?
When I was a kid,
When
like
you were
12.
a kid. Oh, so like you needed glasses, but you didn't have them yet.
Yeah, or my prescription just wasn't strong enough at the time.
Okay.
But now, obviously, I've been getting my eyes checked yearly, and my eyesight hasn't changed. So if I were to see a play again, like on Broadway, I think it'd be better. But I've seen like other like mock plays that are supposed to be like towards Broadway, but they're not obviously at that level. But if I were to make my own play, I would like it to be how vampire started, but as a comedy, kind of like Rocky Horror, where it's interactive. I would think that would be cool, because I saw last night when I was panicking, I saw a ad for Peter Pan, Everything That Goes Wrong, and I thought,
I saw about that. I heard about that. Yeah. It
and I
sounds
thought,
funny.
like, oh, why don't I put my own twist on it and do it about like how Dracula became, and like he had no idea he was even Dracula, what he could possess. Like, he had no idea before it became sinister. Like, he just thought, he was just an average man, and then who just liked blood.
Yeah, I mean, there's a movie coming out that's kind of similar to that.
I mean,
Oh, really?
he becomes.
Well, I mean, it's got what's his name in it? Nicolas Cage.
Well, I don't think that's like an origin story, but that's more
it's not
like.
origin story. It's more basically where this vampire doesn't want to work for Dracula anymore. Doesn't want to be a vampire.
Well, this guy basically got hooked into it, and he's like, okay, yeah, you're hired. By the way, you can't leave. You can't quit. You can't quit ever.
So it's a funny story of vampires, which I find interesting because I don't see too many comedies about vampires.
No, I gotta say, it's intriguing. He goes to like a group circle, and everyone thinks that he means like the stuff he's saying metaphorically, but he's like, no, this guy literally sucks the life out of everything.
Yeah.
See, like, I thought it'd be a cool idea, especially being interactive in a play form, because then that means people want to go more, and they like the idea of having, I guess, I don't know, some kind of input. They like that, especially with like Rocky Horror Picture Show. They like it when, like, people get, I guess, water on them and confetti and whatnot. So I thought it'd be a cool idea.
Intriguing.
I like it. All right. What we got, Aisha? Do you have an idea for me over there? You ever been to a play?
I went to see Wicked.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard good things about that one.
Did you
It
feel
was
like it
good.
was a wicked show?
It was
wicked
really
time?
good. I saw it when I was younger, when I was like 14, I think.
Oh, nice.
But it was a good show. If I could make a play about my life, basically.
You make it about your life? You
You
can make anything
do
you want.
that?
You can do whatever you
No,
want.
wait, is it about my life?
No, it doesn't have to
You can
be.
make it whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
But now you're making it about your life. So are you going to make a play about how you lost your voice and got fired 3 times?
No.
How you got fired 3 times, but you still remained there.
Employed,
Still
but
remained
unemployed.
on top.
I think
despite
that'd be
being
a great-
fired
No,
3
that's
times.
like the least interesting part
Dude,
of
that
my
would be a
life.
great comedy.
The least interesting part.
That's all you tell us about, Aisha. How do we know?
If I could make a play about... I don't want it to be me, though.
Doesn't
Dude,
have
that'd
to-
be
it doesn't have
such
to
a
be about
great-
you. That's
Well,
what I keep
hey,
telling
it could be a fictional character. You can base it off your life experience.
I think that'd be
you can
a
base it off
great-
anything you want, Aisha. I'm going to come back to you. It doesn't have to be
Dude,
about your
I'd
life at all.
watch your comedy play about yourself getting fired 3 times. I think that'd be a phenomenal play.
Aisha, I'm going to come back to you. You
I've
make
read
a
the
play.
screenplay, I will say.
James! Aisha, I'm going to come back to you. You make it play whatever you'd like. But don't make it about your life, because clearly you don't really find that interesting. Addison, what do you got going on? What would you
Out
make a
of
play about?
pocket.
Well, I've seen Jersey Boys. That's about as far as I go in the play world, and it's off Broadway too. I don't know. I'm not a big musical guy. I'm not like we're talking now. Why is it? What happened? What'd you do last week? Well, I was at the house. Ding, and then they, and I walked outside. I got in the car, and I can't. And the crowd is bobbing
That
their head.
sounds good. I haven't seen
Yeah,
that
but
one.
no,
Wait,
it's a generic.
Yeah.
Broadway.
I've seen Jersey Boys. I don't remember that.
No, that's off Broadway. It's not as tacky. It's like a biopic just with music in it, and the music they actually did play. That's why I like Jersey Boys. But if I had to make a play, I would make Suffolk County the musical.
That sounds like a great
I
musical.
think because New York
That's
City
crazy.
put it on Broadway.
Yep.
631 strong. Because the
Is
city
that the slogan?
yeah, the city has a very strong misconception of Long Island. We're all rich. We're all
Yep.
insane. I think Suffolk County the musical would do the city some justice.
What about Nassau? You're leaving out
we are the
Nassau.
we are the stereotypes that they think about.
Yeah, Nassau lives up to it.
Yeah, it definitely lives up to it. But Suffolk County, it would be hilarious. Just,
People don't know what goes on in Suffolk. They're in the city. They have no idea.
Me and my wife, we have a house built for 4, but we have kids 10 or more. I don't know, just stuff like that. Like what
That was great, Addison. That was pretty good.
You got the Radio City
got the
Rockettes.
chops.
We could have the Sayville Trampettes.
There we
It
go.
would be awesome.
I love it, Addison. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I think you have the chops for it. Actually,
Suffolk County the musical.
you should be in it.
And we'll get some guy from Bayshore to produce it. Make it authentic. Well, yeah, I'm from the area.
Aisha,
Oh my
I thought I'm going to
goodness.
come back right to you. I think you got it now.
They should have it being played at the Tanger outlets.
No, this needs to be shown in the city.
Tanker
No, it's gotta be
Wait,
in the
what
city.
are
It's
we
gotta be in the
catering
city.
to our own crowd here?
Yeah,
Come
Why
on.
not? Why
They don't
not?
want to. They don't want to watch that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we-
outlets.
it's ourselves.
They'll think we're making fun of them. So
No, they wouldn't be interested. Imagine living in Suffolk County and then being like, "Oh, let's go see a play about Suffolk County. Like it's Suffolk County the musical, guys. Let's go see it."
Yeah, well, I'd see it.
I'd see that. Aisha, what would you say, please, before you interrupt it again?
So I want to make a play about. So for me, I want someone to play me, but I want them to be a man. I don't want them to be a woman, and
Okay.
I want them to go to state, and just create a life,
Yep.
and then go away, and then create a new life.
Wait. Do you want them to what?
I don't know. I just want to see that.
You want to see someone that portrays you,
Yeah,
Or a
it
man.
have to be a man.
It has to be a man.
has to be a man.
Wait.
That's
Wow, that's a
mandatory
strong
thing.
jawline.
is it a character that's based off of you, or is it you?
James, you don't have to think about
it's
this
all
too
right,
much.
James. No problem. But
Just
what is it?
wondering.
you're something about going away to a different life is what I'm confused about.
So basically, the character is gonna go to every state and make a life and then leave.
Every state.
Wait. So this character in every state is you. It's still the
Yeah,
way you act, but
this
it's
is
getting
me.
a career. Maybe it gets a partner in the state.
It has to be a man.
I know. I got that
Why?
part. Trust me.
Why
It has
is
to
the
be a
man part so
It
important?
just has to be a man.
So in Aisha's play, there is a man playing her
Who?
about her
It
life,
has to be a different job in every
and
state.
they have to do a different job in
Different
every
job.
state and
What does
see
he
how they
look like?
experience
A
it.
6'10" roided
That
up
could be
monster.
a great sitcom. I'm not gonna lie.
This is
That
like
kinda
Witness Protection the musical.
Yeah, literally, exactly.
Get The Rock to do it.
yeah,
That'd be great.
could be a good.
I could see The Rock doing that job, no problem.
So
name
are you
is
telling
Aisha?
us? Are you
What kind of
telling
music
us?
are you having in this play?
I'm sorry.
What kind of music are you having in this play?
Honestly, I don't want any music.
No music.
music.
No, I want it to be a silent play.
Silent. Where's the
Honestly,
drama?
it just sounds so good. So might just
Is
see
it
it. It
silent
just sounds
play?
perfect.
Hold on a minute. So you want a silent play if you're
I
going
want
state to state as a man?
silent-
Yep, they want a
Yes.
vaudeville show. Yep.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
How
like.
much are you charging?
Charging
Just
to see
enough.
Yeah, to see the play.
No, it's gonna be free.
It's free in every state. There's a
This
show.
is for
This is-
nurturing your brain and stuff. It's gonna be good.
Oh,
for
yeah,
you.
this is
Oh yes, this
real
is
educational.
This is gonna be good for you.
this is stimulating
gonna
the
be
old learning
so
muscle. You know.
tacky.
They're gonna
she
show
said.
this in schools. you
Every
know?
state she's in, it's gonna be
Why?
the picture of the welcome to whatever state it is.
Why are they showing this in schools?
I don't know why this makes you laugh so much. This is a teaching moment. Aisha said this is necessary.
I don't understand. What's there to teach? It's a man going state to state.
Yeah.
No,
It's
This is
silent.
her.
It's Aisha going to state to
It's
state
me.
in silence.
Yeah, but
But it's not me.
It's
someone
Dwayne Johnson as
representing
playing
me.
Aisha.
Yep.
But then it's not you.
Visiting
It is
Texas.
It's just you in spirit.
No, it's very much
silent.
her.
Are you telling us that you want to become a man and then go across
Listen,
every state with a
You're
different
gonna
identity?
have to write a paper on it and analyze it and look for the symbolism.
That's the price.
Oh, no.
that's-
paper.
What about a Blue Man Group type of thing? Why don't we get 3 of you?
No music. It's gotta be
No,
silent.
And they're all yellow.
No, there's no music. Just 3 of them, all the
There should
same
be a
person.
little one of you, your age right now, and then an older one of
Are
you.
you doing this to get back at your literature professors?
No, I love literature.
Well,
He's a big fan of
but you're
literature.
you're saying that kids in school and like I guess like high school, junior high, whatever, are gonna have to write papers on this.
Yes.
Yeah. They need to.
they'll
They need to be
enjoy it.
educated.
Will they? I hope they do if it's good. I don't know. Like I don't know.
Okay, James.
I'm just
Yeah,
wondering.
James. If you could.
James,
if you
what's
do
your
it-
musical?
Yeah,
Can you
Let's
top
hear it.
that?
Better
Like,
than
I
that?
feel
Come
like
on
this
now.
is
that's some
good.
hardcore stuff.
I'm just wondering.
You're the big play guy in the room here. Apparently, you got the most experience of all of
You
us.
dabble in the finer
Yeah, I
arts,
do
yeah.
dabble.
He's just gonna
Bit.
book his band on Broadway. That's it. That's it. Once a month, two sold out shows every weekend. Yeah.
Sounds like the life.
That would be cool if they would let me do that, but I am most certain that wouldn't be allowed.
What would you do though, James? Talk to me.
Well, like first I want to say I think the first play I ever saw when I was a kid was Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark on Broadway. I saw that.
Is that the normal one? Is that the regular Spider one, or is that a different one before the recent one? Because is that the one with all the Spider-Mans, or is it the one with all the Spider-Man?
No, like what do you mean all the Spider-Mans?
Like there's more than one Spider-Man in that play.
No, well, actually, technically, yes. There's like a whole bunch of the other, like, like action guys,
Right.
because you put on the mask, you don't know who they are. But of course, that's like a lot of doing stuff
But I
on
mean,
ropes and swinging,
yeah,
like
at
literally.
one time, is there a bunch of them?
Yeah,
okay, so
yeah.
that is the one I'm thinking of. Okay, so how was that? Because I've always wanted to watch that. That was really
I
cool.
watched it like when I was a kid, and I want to say it was probably the most like crazy experience to me because at that time there was like no more new Spider-Man movies yet. I don't think I want to say Andrew Garfield. I don't even think he was like announced to
I don't
be
think so.
until like
So
came
would
out
you make your
2012.
play a superhero play, or what would you do?
No, but like I think in the same vein of taking a beloved property, I would take something like something silly though, a little bit more silly, but a little bit more mature also. I want to do Family Guy the musical.
Okay.
Yeah, because Seth MacFarlane, he's a real
He's a
big
big musician
fan
guy.
of music
And the finer
and the
arts.
finer arts, especially performance in like on the stage and all that. He's got a great voice. Like
does have a good voice.
If he could get in on that, like I would love to
You
have
would hire
him.
Seth MacFarlane to be your singer.
Yeah, I would like that, but
Not a
I don't
bad-
think he
not
could
a
be
bad
there
choice.
every night, which would be like the unfortunate thing. Also, he would have to somehow voice multiple of the characters, I think, because that's what he does. Is he does most of the voices. But I don't know.
Alright, so Family Guy
We'd
the
find a way to
musical. That's
work it
what
out.
James got very interesting using a old property.
Yeah.
current
But
property
here's
and-
how I'd imagine it starting. It'd
How many
be
more
like,
seasons do you think Family Guy has left in them? Because they definitely fell off a lot.
I don't know. Maybe like 10 more at least.
10
I'm
more.
being real with you. I think they're gonna go
Jamie,
10
can
more
you
at
take
least.
10 more years of Family Guy?
I'm gonna be honest. I never even liked Family Guy.
Yeah.
Here's
I
the-
liked American Dad better.
Wow,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
interesting
That
take.
is a good take. That is a good take. It is very.
More people say that than you think they would.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, for
Wow.
sure. American Dad is doing better right now narratively. I think that's because
It's just a better show.
the writers on that show definitely like are doing better. For
You know,
sure.
I thought South Park was in the best right now, even though I think they're also another one that has.
Can I just say how I think this Family Guy play is going to start?
Go ahead.
Basically, it's going to be like they're sitting on the couch, but the curtain hasn't opened yet. But you see the couch in front of the curtain.
Yep.
You have Peter sitting there. And he's like, hey Brian, remember the time we were on Broadway?
And then it starts.
And then Brian's like, actually, Peter, we're on Broadway right now. And then curtains open, and then they do.
How does it work? Is it gonna be real life people playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I think
okay.
so. Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like.
It sounds like SpongeBob the musical, but like the same, and like people were not too fond of that.
That was a SpongeBob musical.
I'm not thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Really?
was. I'm not
And
thinking of it like
they
that though.
streamed it like on Nickelodeon, and like
Well, no kids are gonna watch that. It's a musical. Come on now.
no, they streamed it for free.
Well,
I watched
Yeah,
it.
Well, I know you would,
I feel
but I
like
know
that'd be
kids would.
scary.
It wasn't scary.
Like
it
a
just
big
wasn't.
Squidward, like
It was just you're so used to seeing the cartoons, you're just kind of disappointed.
Yeah, no, that
I
is
feel
a
like
weird.
that's what's gonna happen.
I think you're right. You want to see the cartoon, but you don't, and then you're just like, oh. What
I
was
get what you
thinking?
mean, but I feel like for
so
Family
scared.
Guy, they would do a
Start
good job with
crying.
like
There's a talking dog.
the pair. It would be like a good satire of
Yeah.
show
I just feel like
of Broadway
it's
and all
hard.
that.
It's hard to convert
All
like
right.
cartoons
You
to
understand
real
what I'm
life.
saying though, right?
I understand what you're saying. I'm
Like
gonna go ahead.
because Seth MacFarlane, he loves to spoof all things,
I'm about
especially
to spoof you right now,
Yeah.
and I'm about to recap it all together.
theater.
All right, so the reason why I asked all you guys this question was because this famous play, this cult classic play, has now come to its final curtain closing on Sunday night. It's going to be very emotional. People are very upset about it. Go ahead, guess, fan. Go ahead.
Is it Phantom?
It's Phantom of the Opera.
Do you have
That's
the song
right.
in there?
Honestly,
That big song that they always sing?
yeah, Phantom of the Opera. Let me see.
You know, they had it at the Wax
geez,
Museum. They have this really funny meme that I love to use. It's like this little rat thingy, and he's like, take a closer look at that snout. And then he's just like, ah. You know, it's probably my favorite thing ever.
Jeez, Lois, this is worse
So-
than the
so
time
you've
I
seen
saw
it, Jamie?
Phantom of the Opera.
You seen it, Jamie? Have you seen the?
Oh, no, I've never seen
Oh, you
Phantom of
haven't
the
seen it?
Opera, but I know everybody I know has seen it, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's
Honestly,
great.
it was the only play I've ever watched in Broadway, and at the time, I watched it with someone like that I regret watching it with, and just in general, the experience I had was terrible. But the show that I did get to watch was great. Like, I really regret who I watched it with, and like just the memory I have along with it.
I'm so sorry.
But-
I
There's
can hear
another-
the trauma in there that you had to say it twice.
There's
I
another,
regret the person.
play where it's kind of in that same type of area where it's like about like kind of zombies, and it's a musical, and they sing. It's I forgot what it's called.
Thriller.
No.
The music.
That was a good guess.
Yeah, I've only seen the silent film of Phantom of the Opera, the original,
Yeah?
the OG one. Yeah, and then
think I know.
remember
I saw bits of the film.
I'm gonna play it in the background just for now.
remember that Disney Channel movie? Like our version of the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, you're right,
Phantom of the
yeah.
Megaplex.
What?
Yes, you're right.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So the Phantom of the Opera has always been a thing that people use in like media, where like they call back to it, and like characters like they'll show it off a Family Opera episode.
Have you
It's
heard?
iconic. You can reference several things from it, but
Have you heard of the play The Genetic Opera? It was about basically, I guess, that. It was about like genetics and science.
No, I haven't heard of that one.
goodness.
Sounds good though. But regardless, that is true. They're gonna be closing their final show on Sunday. They've been showing the show on Broadway for 35 years now. I loved it. I thought the music was great. I thought the theatrics was really cool. There's a big old chandelier, I think, and it just looks beautiful. Like it's a beautiful piece of like I guess prop, if you will.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, if you can watch before Sunday, I would highly suggest it. I know theater tickets aren't cheap, but I think
Do
it's
they have
definitely
it
worth it.
streaming on like YouTube and stuff?
I don't think so. I
feel like they might have-
You could buy the whole play and watch it on YouTube. It's here.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's gonna be like the recent one because it says 2004.
Yeah, you could purchase it as like a movie, right?
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's good and as long as like the singing is on par, I really don't think it matters how
Well, I
long
find interesting about
ago.
the Phantom of the Opera is that it's never the same Phantom, never the same woman. It's always like different. Maybe the Phantoms are usually consistent, but the woman is always like. The night I watched it was her first time doing it.
Oh,
Sean just notified me.
yeah, he just said
It
that
ended
actually.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Really?
that's Sunday.
Oh.
Not
Too
this
late
Sunday.
to see it.
Damn, that sucks. All right, so my bad. It wasn't this Sunday.
Yeah,
coming up.
no, it's
It's,
over.
yesterday.
it's done. You can't
It's
see
done.
it.
It's over.
It's
done.
over.
It's over.
This is yesterday's news. I'm sorry.
Can you imagine like all of the hype for
That's so
how many?
sad.
Can you? Was it a sold out show?
Oh.
Well, we have someone who might know.
Well. All right then.
All right, I'm gonna put his own call. You're on air. Oops, you're on air.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, that was.
Try
that-
calling back, sir. I'm sorry about that. But regardless, though, that's why I asked you guys a question. Shout out to Phantom of the Opera. It just finished this Sunday.
this past Sunday.
If you watched it, congratulations. You didn't miss out.
I actually just looked up Phantom of the Megaplex. I had never heard of this thing until now.
Oh, it's good. Mickey Rooney's in it. It's a classic.
It came out in 2000.
Yeah.
What? It was like a. Was it like a straight to home movie or was it on Disney
Yes, it
Channel?
wasn't not released in theaters.
Oh, did they put it on Disney Channel at all?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see.
I can't believe it.
But
So-
this reminds me of like the time that Lion King was
oh yeah,
closed
that was
and
good.
came
I
back.
saw that on Broadway too. I forgot to mention
I
that.
wanted to see it, and then I heard it got closed, and I hated it because I was worried I wasn't going to see it again. But now it's back. So
I saw that when I was a kid. It was pretty good.
I wonder if the band's going to come
They
back.
just don't want to tell people it's like we're taking a break.
Yeah, literally. I feel like
Because they did it
do.
like,
They're
oh,
we'll
you
look
guys
in
are
2 years. We'll
because
look
they're
in a
sold
year.
out.
Well,
Yeah.
So what is Phantom of the Opera about? Like
So, okay.
in like a
I'm glad you asked.
generalization.
If I just put it up together, Phantom of the Opera is about this woman who wants to be an opera singer because someone calls out last minute, but the whole time she's been the best singer. So then she tries this one time. It's all like kind of like breaking the fourth wall because it's about a play. It's about an opera. Right, so like
Right.
the whole point is you see it behind the scenes. They're like trying to like get this opera together, trying to get
opera
the
about an
show
opera.
perfect, right? But they're having the show in this theater that's owned to the Phantom. The Phantom hasn't left it. His spirit is still there, and he doesn't like that they're trying to redo the play that once was. So he's like, no, you can't have the play or whatever, right? But he hears this woman's voice. He was like, the only way you have this play is you have her sing. If she's the star of the play, then you could have it in my theater, the one that I haunt, or else the whole play will go wrong. And if they don't listen to him, he drops like stuff on the people, like, you know, and you see it actually happen. Like, it looks like the stage is messing up or like the things are actually falling, but it's like purposely him doing it, you know. And then his voice comes in. It's a great play. Like, I didn't know anything going into it, and when I watched it, I was like, oh my god, this is so good.
Honestly, Jamie, I think you would like that one.
I think I'm gonna try it out. I think I'm gonna have Shane and I sit down one night and be like, yo, it's Broadway night.
Might have to
can't
rent
watch
it
it
out
anymore.
for like
Yeah.
$4.99 on YouTube.
Maybe we'll find somewhere else. I don't know.
Uh-oh. She's talking about FBI for listening. Just let her know.
Oh, no, I
She's-
wasn't.
you know where to find her. She's
I
right
thought
here.
maybe like Netflix.
We didn't say anything.
Hulu. I don't know.
Regardless, though, shout out to the Phantom. Shout out to if you watched it, and I'm sorry for giving you the wrong details. Shout out to Sean, too. Thanks for correcting me.
And for those who don't
There we
know,
go.
especially, the Phantom is the guy with the half mask.
Yep, he
has the
Phantom.
half mask, and that's
Yep.
where that comes from, guys. Kids, this is now you know this trivia. You can tell your parents that you learned this today.
The more you know.